Today is brought to you by the letter Z for Zach and Z-Bar. How you guys doing today? It's Monday. It's Monday, guys. There's a lot going on at the shop. So I'm just gonna cut straight to it. Let's check it out.
Now we just ran to Zach's house to get a mock-up 427 block. He always has blocks in stock. So gonna set this in to make a new cross member. Let me I was gonna try and crank it up for you. Yeah, Keith was on the floor doing all the work. Let me get under there too, Keith, so you don't scream.
I just gotta get my hand on the jack. This should be good, I think. Fat dude down. Fat dude down.
Oh, I bet I know what to do this all the way up, so go the other way. Ooh, that might be the trick.
This side just needs to come forward a little bit.
Forward.
Yeah, there you go.
My work here is done. Right now I'm trying to take these bolts out. They look like this, so you don't have to shim the bottom. It just has adjustment with these. So I'm trying to get the other ones out so I can put that one in there. I will clean these up so they'll move better. Last Thursday we put the doors and the fenders on, and I'm trying to adjust all the gaps to get them where I want them. And I use this, my straight edge, to get them as close as possible. Which down there you see it's really good. You know, up here it's got a little bit of a gap right there. I think it's kind of flat in the door, but everywhere else, you know, it kind of curves out right there, but it's all good. And then this, I'm adjusting the fender right now. It actually, once I pull it out, it'll be
Right where you need it.
It'll be where I need it, yeah. And I was messing with these down there, trying to take them off, but that's how you adjust the in and out of the fender on the bottom. You just turn this and it pushes it out, or you turn it the other way and it'll suck it in.
So instead of using shims, it uses these?
Yeah, you don't have to use shims. And then this one caps the outside and then holds it in place. So these are probably the only good thing on this Dodge.
It'd help if I could get in focus. It's not your fault, it's my camera.
So that goes on there. It squeezes the fender between that, and then you can turn this one and it pushes the fender either out, or you can suck it back in by going the opposite direction, and then this will lock it in place. So you don't have to use shims on the bottom, which the only reason you would have to use a shim is to adjust it up, but even then everything fits pretty good on this car. The only thing I need to do is get the bottom adjusted, and I have it where I want it, and then I'll do the other side and get it locked into place, and then we can start body working and blocking it. Maybe it'll look like the Chevelle.
Hey Aaron!
What's going on, Doug?
Monday again. Washing parts.
What are these for, the Chevelle?
Chevelle, yep. Window tracks, regulators.
Don't mind me, I'm just stepping on.
No problem. I don't think we're going to use that anyways.
Got some good news?
Yeah, Cody from Staying Eye hooked us up with a startup program, a couple other versions of it for the blue-gray F150 and or F100, sorry. Anyway, so as soon as this thing gets done, we'll be able to start it up and go from there, see what she's going to do.
That's great. I hate that bump where the keyhole's in.
Well, the plug's probably peeled down pretty bad.
Oh no.
There's a check engine light.
It's always the tuner's fault.
Starts up easy.
But the gas belt's 100% unresponsive. If I hold the gas, it'll... A little bit.
Called Cody, couple adjustments. I bet he blames that intake tube.
Just tune for once, Cody, just tune.
Just tune it, Cody. Cody, tune it.
Take 3.
Hey!
What do you got going on here? We're on the 66 Chevelle.
Modifying the Z-bar. We've
Now-
switched the bell housing to a, I think it's QuickTime bell housing,
Uh-huh.
but the lower arm on the Z-bar would hit the bell housing, so I cut it off, but I mean it didn't look the best anyways,
Ew.
so now it's got a little bit nicer.
Yeah, I like what you've done with it.
And then the brake line came up here before and it was close to one of the other brackets. Well, I ended up putting the brake lines right back where they were at. So I cut it just had a little piece of like 3/4 inch, 1/8 inch strap on it. And I cut it all off and then I have made that little gusset all weld in there. But started ordering the exhaust for it. I got the V-bands welded on the headers. I got 2 resonators right off of the headers to try and quiet it down a little bit. We're gonna probably run Black Widows on this too, but it's gonna have 3-inch all the way out the back, X-pipe, all the good stuff.
So I've got an Apache for sale. There's people that want to buy it, but everybody complains that there's no chassis. Well, you ain't have a frame for it. I don't know anybody that would build that truck and keep the stock frame underneath it to begin with. But I drove to Anna, Texas yesterday and bought a stock frame. And you know what now? The problem with the deal is,
What's up?
all I did was give somebody tires to kick. So it's probably still not going to sell. Maybe it will though. I'd like to get rid of it.
We're gonna
Somebody out on
body
YouTube.
on it.
Yeah, I want to put a body on it, get it all squared up, and I'm ordering new bushing kit for the cab, radiator, all new bolts and everything, so it'll actually be bolted down. I almost hate that it's on a frame now too though, because it really wouldn't take a whole lot to just do like a independent front suspension on it, flip the rear, and put a little motor in it. I need another project like I need a hole in the head though, Eric.
So how'd the radio show go?
Radio show was really fun. You know, the pressure's on though, because now I got to figure out content every week.
Garrett Wallace wants to know how much I can bench. I don't really know exactly how much it is because I've never weighed what I usually bench, because it's off
the charts.
Yeah, it's a Ford F350 rear end, so I don't know how much exactly it weighs, but it's fully loaded. On a day that I'm really feeling good, I put the wheels on.
Oh, there you
But
go.
most of the time, I keep the wheels off.
And how about Grandpa's truck?
Done. I'm really excited to that, you know, to see it go away. I wish I was there. My mom's gonna talk with him and they're gonna figure out shipping and everything else. I wish I could take it to him. It'd be really cool to see the look on his face when he saw it, because man, it's beautiful. For a 94 Dodge, it sure looks good.
Yeah.
But I don't have the time to go up there. It'd take me 2 days to drive it up there. You know, I can't go up there and not hang out for a little bit, so it'd be a week trip. I just don't have a week to give right now, unfortunately. But I'm sure he'll call me. We'll get rid of that. They're probably thinking we're trying to keep it up there. We ain't trying to keep the truck. We're not trying to hold on to it. We're not trying to do anything.
I saw that we got a new GTO project. What's up with that?
Mhm. 69 GTO. Guy's had it since '83. Daily driven. And it's just to the point now where he's got some money saved up and he's ready to do something to it. So possibility of paint, chassis work. He had a motor built. It's like 500 something horse, original style motor.
Yeah. That's cool.
Talk about putting a 5-speed in it. It's got a 4-speed in it now, but he's going to do a modern 5-speed instead of the 4-speed. I think he's like so in love with the car, he's having a hard time deciding what to do. You know what I mean? Like, do I want to do big brake upgrades? Do I want to change the wheels other than factory? It came with 14s. It's got 15s on it now. But, you know, to me, it's like, let's put 18-inch replicas on it, put some bigger brakes, especially with the power he's trying to make. It's like you need to, you know, build a vehicle that'll hold everything. I had a truck. My green truck made more power than it could handle, and it was a bad ordeal. The Zach is raising the bar up in the air.
And the car.
It's not loose!